Science Explorers, this is your lead scientist, Miss Shirley. Today's lesson is on how the butterfly's needs are met by the help of the plants. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to understand butterflies meet their needs using plants. Butterflies get shelter and food from plants. Butterflies use plants as part of the butterfly life cycle. They use plants to hatch the caterpillars, and caterpillars also eat the plants. Butterflies drink a sweet nectar that grows flowers produced by flowers. And caterpillars hatch on plants and eat leaves as they grow. In our last class, we explored the question, how do plants and animals depend on each other? And we learned animals help plants live and grow by pollinating and distributing seeds. And plants and animals interact in a habitat. We also asked the question, how do plants depend on animals? Animals pollinate plants and distribute seeds. Let's reintroduce some words we need to learn for this lesson. Life cycle, the stages of change that a living thing goes through during its life. Pupa, young insect in the stage between larva and an adult. Caterpillar, the larva of a butterfly having a worm-like body just like this one. Habitat, the natural home for an animal, plant, or insect. Okay, science explorers, we are going to learn more about how butterflies get their needs met by plants, and also more about the butterfly life cycle. And we are going to investigate and explore some questions. So let's read. Plants provide shelter for butterflies. They also provide food. Butterflies drink a sweet nectar that flowers produce, and caterpillars hatch on plants and eat the leaves while they grow. Let's review the life cycle of a butterfly. In stage 1, the egg, which is the size of a pinhead, is laid on plant leaves, and the eggs grow on the plants. Stage 2, the caterpillar, when the caterpillar hatches from the egg, they eat the leaves of the plant. In stage 3, the pupa, the caterpillar hangs from a branch, prepared for the next stage by shedding its skin. So the caterpillar actually digests himself. Ooh, and it's goo in here. And finally, stage 4, the butterfly. Adult butterfly comes out of the shell. The butterfly rests on the plants and uses plants for protection. Let's watch this amazing life cycle of a monarch butterfly. Consists of changes called metamorphosis. Life begins as a tiny egg at the size of a sesame seed, right here. The female monarch lays hundreds of such eggs, usually on the underside of the leaves. Within a few days, the baby caterpillar begins squirming. It's ready to hatch. First, it chews a hole in the side of the egg. For several minutes, it gradually widens the hole. Finally, the infant monarch emerges into the world. Just 2 millimeters long, it's small enough to fit the head of a pin. This newborn returns to snack on the nutrient-rich shell. But soon it's off in search of its milkweed leaves. Young caterpillars are virtually eating machines. As they quickly grow, they shed their skin several times. Each shedding marked the starts of a new life stage called an instar. The caterpillar prepares to shed its skin one more time by searching the underside of a twig. Firmly attached to the twig, the monarch begins pupation. shedding its caterpillar clothes for the last time. The pupa, as it is now called, takes several minutes to wriggle free. Its plant-like appearance may help protect it from predators during its final metamorphosis. Motionless for about 1.5 weeks, the pupa undergoes a wondrous transformation. Time-lapse photography reveals the exquisite colors of a monarch slowly forming. Its final metamorphosis is accomplished. The new butterfly emerges. At first, the monarch's wings are quite small, but over the next half an hour or so, fluids are pumped into the wings, expanding them to their full size. Finally, the monarch is ready to take to the air for the first time. The adult monarch will spend its life feeding on nectar from flowers and reproducing, beginning the life cycle once again. Okay, science explorers, let's answer some questions. How are the butterflies' needs met by the help of plants? Think, 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 science explorers. Write your response. What are the stages of a life cycle of a butterfly? In order. Think, 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 science explorers. Write your response. How do butterflies use plants as part of the butterfly life cycle? Think, 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 science explorers. Write your response. To summarize, what does a habitat need to attract butterflies? Think, 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 science explorers. Write your response. And finally, what do you think of today's lesson? Okay, science explorers, we learned how butterflies' needs are met by the help of plants, and also we reviewed the life cycle of a butterfly. Okay, until the next time, ciao for now.